So this Sunday, I actually spoke with the client that we had signed with our first client, and it was all good, right? We They were really positive with the plan, and we were just going to start and implement the plan. And I explained a few things to them. They were all positive. They really liked the idea, and I hit them up with a monthly retainer proposal. So I made a proposal to the person, and then they went ahead and proposed it to the main guy. And then later I tried, and they didn't reply quite for 2 days long. And when I actually got in touch with them yesterday, I think, asking them if they could actually lend us the credentials for running the socials, they said that we couldn't really work together because there was some other decisions that the main person was actually making. That's basically the thing that happened. At least that's what they told me. I don't really know the real reason. But yes, today in the morning we just signed off the client. I just texted them, telling them that yeah, it was, a nice experience to try and work with them, but we would be open if they needed any help in the future. So I just dropped this message. And yesterday I was kind of stressed because of these messages, but this is the part of the game, and I will have to go through a lot of these things if I'm willing to do this. It's not going to be easy. I'll have to figure out the mistakes that I did with these people. So it's Friday and we lost the first client, which we had already closed, but since they had different plans, they chose not to scale their business. But anyways, we can't just sit and cry about it. We have to do something about it. So today I called another person that my previous client had actually referred to me when I was actually working with him. Although I don't really know what was the reason for my previous client to actually, I don't know the actual reasons. I know the reasons that they gave me, but I don't know if those were the actual reasons. So this person is kind of related with the person I called in the morning. So I don't know if they talk and there's some, chat between them with regards to my agency. There are chances that maybe, the other person can say some things, but so what? If they say no, I'll just go ahead and, just check with some other agencies, some other businesses that actually require our help. So that's the game. So it's Saturday, and this week's been pretty hard because I had previously limited my agency basically to the real estate niche, right? But I really did not have experience of which niche would be the most profitable for my business, and I just niched down at the start. But that's not the way it works. You try anything out. Let's say dropshippers, what they do is they do not niche down immediately to one single product, right? They test multiple products before actually niching down to the product that performs the best. That's how it goes for dropshippers. So that's basically what I'll be doing. I'll be working with various other niches, let's say gems or car rentals, roofing, interior design, and all of that kind of stuff. And once we have the data, once we have who are our best clients, then maybe we can, just look at the analytics and then think of niching down. I hate making vlogs. I hate doing vlog style videos, but I have no option, right? And it's necessary for me to do this because I want to be documenting my journey. I call it a vlog, but all I'm doing is just sitting in my room working and just trying to enhance all of my systems, just doing the cold calls, just trying to book the meeting with the client. And to be honest, that's most of my day. That's how most of my days are. Because when you actually want to be scaling a business, when you actually want to be entrepreneur, a lot of people think that it's, work 2 hours a day and then you can enjoy the rest of the, day. But that's not the case when you're just starting out, when you do not have any support for yourself, when you do not actually have rich parents, and you're just trying to do it all by yourself. You're just trying to build everything brick by brick just by yourself, without any support, without any money. The one and only thing that you have, that you can actually use against the top dogs in this niche, is time. That's the one and only thing that you can invest more than the others, because all of the other entrepreneurs, all of the other competitions that you have, all of them have more money than you, all of them have more contacts than you, all of them have more knowledge than you. The only thing that you'll both have in equal is time. And that is why, the more amount of time that you put inside of your business, inside of your work, the better it is for you, because that's the only leverage that you can utilize at this moment. That's all for this week. See you in the next week. Until then, keep grinding. Yeah.